を縫って何度だって恋する子で傷こすって水を吸って何度だって恋がしたい私なっちゃってるの I love you I love you 腐りかけもしない君もなっちゃえば I love you I love you 二人だけのシークレット時々がもう聞こえないキュッとしても
け散る限界を超えて覚醒する世界は俺を照らす忘れられない冷たい記憶に火を灯し走り続けた暗闇の先に何があろうとも従うさため包み込む光が心を惑わす苦しみ切り裂く勇気る力解き放って砕け散る限界を超えて抑えきれない魂燃やせ傷にまみれた愛を隠し終わりを見たくなければ強くあれ鏡の中じゃひび割れた夢を見つめることしかできなくてだけど必要ないものはいつだって手に入るのさ満たされぬ天使たちの住む世界が望むのなら罪を背負う覚悟はできてる
Please be advised, the following presentation is not intended for minors.
Good evening, everyone, and welcome to Final Fantasy XIV. Yes, you may know that I am actually a World of Warcraft player, but I have dabbled in 14 before. Just I'll get into it. I'll get into it when we change things over, because it's kind of a thing. So, before we start off, I'd like to thank Trap Hall for the follow. Glad to see you enjoying yourself here. And without further ado, let's jump straight in, shall we? Alrighty. So, as you can see, yes, I have actually played Final Fantasy XIV before. Thing is, I used to skip. I did the one thing that Final Fantasy XIV players can't stand. That's people skipping content. I found the story boring. I really did. I could not stand it for the life of me. But, you know, friends of mine that play 14 basically hounded me to the point where I'm like, alright, fine, I'll give the story a chance. So we're going to be starting off a new character. What was this? I think this was like my first character I made. No, this is okay. That was my retainer that I made. Yeah, there we go. Same character. All right, brilliant. Yeah, we've already done that. Save appearance, no. Might as well put in my own birthday. Why not? This crap means fucking nothing, if I remember correctly. So, yeah, screw it. Will we stare at Kamari and friends bombs? No. Because that's something that actually, really does bug me with Final Fantasy XIV, is, its character created. As good as it is, all the playable races are, human, blue human, pointy-eared human, small human, human with scales. The not Ronzo are, really the only interesting, race that this, thing has. But I can't stand that they slouch. That drives me up the wall, so I'm boring and I play a human. Really? really don't want to play any of the magic classes. I'm gonna go Marauder. Selected Ravana is, yeah, fine. Can I still have my, no, I want the... Oh my god, what have I done? Can I not use the... Okay, there we go. I forgot, it's the touchpad. Oh, for God's sake. Because yes, I am playing this on a, on the PS5 because for some strange reason, my PC refuses to actually load this bloody game properly. Alright, so can I actually have my, my other character's name, or it'll be like, no, you can't have that. Where's the... There. Le Mans. I'm guessing that's a no. 'Cause I can't seem to... Oh no, I can do it. Okay, never mind. I can make the same character with the same name. Brilliant. Of course, world is currently full. Limsilla Minza, aka have fun with your self-imposed only allowed to wear crafted equipment run. I've heard of those, yeah. It's like the best place to do it, right? Any day now. It's only 11 people. There we go. So yeah, the reason why I picked Marauder is, like, in my time playing Final Fantasy XIV, I found that, like, I really enjoy tanking in this game. Mainly because that, like, unlike tanking in Warcraft, Final Fantasy XIV tanking is fucking brain dead. Granted, I haven't played any raids, so I don't know how true that is.
Here. Here.
Welcome to the team, Marauder, brother.
Feel.
Big axe. Hit things very hard. Oh no, it's the darkness! It's the organization! Oh shit!
Here.
Everything comes back to Kingdom Hearts.
Think.
It's so bulky and dumb. Like, helmets with horns always look dumb to me. Hey, Damon, what's going on, dude? How you doing tonight, man? Not only that, you can actually do damage as a tank when being a Marauder, yeah. I do remember kinda enjoying Gunbreaker a bit, but mainly because it has more buttons than, like, the rest. Oi, you alright, lad? Doing good, just in the middle of watching Wayne's World. Ooh, fun. How are you? I am hot. It is so goddamn hot today, it's ridiculous. You're moaning in your sleep and sweating buckets besides. Rolling on the ship got your stomach churning, has it? Don't seem like seasickness. Now I look at you. It'll be the Aether then, I reckon? Some are more sensitive to the stuff than others, see? And we ain't too far from Vilbrand now, which is chock full of Aetherites. No need to fret, though. You'll soon get used to it. Made sure to replace that helmet with a DQ Thug Helm transmog. Ugh. Might as well been blooming seasickness. Ship's leaping around like a demented chocobo today. I reckon I might head out on deck. Get myself a breath of fresh air. Limzilla is still a fair way off. In case you were wondering. Seeing as you're awake and all. How's about you keep me company till we get there? It's those two. I recognize those two. Them young'uns don't much care for conversations, eh? Anyway, Brendan's the name, and peddling's my trade. Demo, just for that.
Here we go. Nothing funny. Dickens left.
Smell that salty sea breeze. Now then, lad, judging by your unusual garments, I'd say you're one of them new adventurers. Am I warm? I knew it. Going wherever the wind blows, seeking fortune and glory. Now that's what I call living. So long as you can avoid dying, I mean. Ain't no secret the adventuring's a risky business. These days especially. Final Fantasy XIV, the original No Man's Sky redeem story. Yeah. So I've seen how 1.0 looked, and ooh boy, that shit was rough. Still sad about Akira Toriyama. Yeah, bro, that sucks, man. Like, that fucking came out of nowhere, that news. Oh, that is awful. I was watching Dragon Ball earlier today, then I saw the news, and I was in shock. Yeah. Bro, imagine being Musco X, the voice actor in Team 4-Star that voices Goku and Gohan. Literally has a child the same day the news of Akira Toriyama's passing. That sucks! What was it that first attracted you to it? Power! Am strong. Yeah, can't imagine, like, the emotional roller coaster he's experiencing right now. Power? As in, power to do good? Like protecting the weak and fighting for what's right and all that? Do you not see the axe on my back, sir? I thought that's what you meant. Well, adventurers do get up to a lot of fighting, that's for sure. You'll never be short of a chance to polish your warcraft. He said the thing that he's not supposed to say. Wrong franchise. In the adventuring business. Once we make port, you'd best sign yourself up at the Adventurers Guild. They'll set you on the right path. And it wouldn't hurt to join a guild, neither. Lims is home to a few, so if you fancy learning how to swing an axe or even sling a spell, you should think about seeking one out. Just remember, though, there are more important things than fortune and glory, such as breathing. Ain't no profit in being dead, and that's fact. Ice cream man, ice cream man. Chad, I don't think that's the ice cream man. Ships off the starboard bow! Pirate colors! It's always pirates. Pirates? Bloody hells. Have you no sense? Get below! Run away! What's the world coming to? Pirates firing on a ship flying Laminzan colors? Bastards either have boatloads of balls or bugger off of brains. You can rest easy, friends. We made it out of cannon range, and no Buccaneer's bark will catch this flighty temptress wants the winds in her sails. That was too bleeding close. Glad one of us kept his head on his shoulders. Reckon I've lost mine otherwise. If them pirates gave up the chase, we must be close to port. Let's head up on deck and have us a look, shall we? By the by, is this your first trip to Libza Laminza? Technically, no. Thought not. But I'll wager there have been some changes since your last visit. Allow a journeyed iterant to appraise you of your current state of affairs. Libza Laminza prides itself on being Eorzea's foremost naval power. Went too long ago that the place was ruled by pirates, but thanks to the current admiral's civilians' influence, the city-state could almost pass for a respectable nation. You'd never guess she was once a rum-swilling buccaneer herself. Of course, most folk ain't so quick to change, and with a town full of liberty-loving ruffians, you can imagine how many naysayers and troublemakers she's got to deal with, like them pirates who took a fancy to us just now. And if that weren't bad enough, I've heard the Sahagin are raiding the coast just as bold as you please. Them's the sea-dwelling beastmen the locals called fishbacks, in case you didn't know. Now is that the ice cream man? Ah, long lost. Land ho! Behold, Limza Laminza, a nation blessed by the ocean's bounty and beloved of, Limelayan? Limlayan? I'm guessing it's Limlayan. Goddess of navigation. I'm gonna mess up all these, like, fucking Final Fantasy names, aren't I?
On a windswept isle in the southwestern corner of the realm.
I will say, despite, you know, its reputation, I really enjoy the aesthetic of Limza Laminza more than, like, the other two, like, starter zones that you get. Very much prefer it.
To this haven for bandits and brigands, cutthroats and curs, seekers of both freedom and fortune, comes a lone adventurer.
That's me!
Lone yet not alone, for the hero's arrival has drawn the gaze of the nation's patron deity, Limlayan.
Okay, I was right. Yeah, Limlayan.
What realm-shaking fate has she descried in the churning waters of this mortal's future?
And here's where we part ways, son. I'm off to the markets to deliver me wares, then it's on to the high road for me. Yeah, I want you to have this, by way of thanks for saving my ass earlier. Hey, you never did tell me your name, did you? Well, here's an idea. Become the sort of storied personage I can brag about having met, and I'll consider a square. Alright. This is some big shoes you're making me fill.
Through peril and hardship, discovery and triumph, may the navigator guide this brave soul on his life's voyage. Till sea swallows all.
Title drop. God, I will say, like, just Final Fantasy XIV just looks so fucking clean. I'm just used to playing a game made in 2006 with like updated graphics. So like the, you know, like the juxtaposition of that just looks weird. Like granted, like this is what, like 10 plus years now, like since the original thing. Like 14's getting its own graphics update soon, right? Next expansion, I think I heard. Aye, I mean, yeah. This is my district, and I make it my business to know all the scum that washes up in it. Also, once again, I forget to bring up YouTube chat. God damn it, I do that every time. There we go. An adventurer fresh off the boat, is it? Well then. Allow one of Limsa Lamince's finest to set you on the right path. Hop to it, lad. I haven't got all day. Oh, right, these guys have, like, no fucking vowels in their name or some shit. That's gonna suck to read. Welcome to Limsa Laminza. Limsa Laminza, bustling city-state filled with scoundrels and brigands. A rough-cut diamond of Rotano Se. Please select the control scheme you wish to use. Controller. All the instructions, move your camera. Yeah, I know, yep. No, I'm good. Close that. Would like it actually a little bit larger. HUD layout. Can I just change the overall size? HUD layout setting. Would it be in UI element settings? That's not what I want. That is not what I'm looking for. Where's... Right, cross hotbar, that's what I'm looking for. How's... Oh, 90 is too much. There we go. Now, can I just, yeah, select that, just... Move it up a touch. And we're good. Alright, there we go. Yeah, I know how to initiate a quest. Now then, sure you're itching to explore, but adventurers are required to register their presence in the city. Without a bit of local knowledge, you'll like to get your throat slit in some piss-stinking alley. So before you do anything else, get yourself over to the Drowning Wench and enroll with the Adventurers Guild. It's not far, just head straight down the street and speak to Grenfar. He'll show you how to work that big moving platform we call the Crow's Lift, and I'll take you up to the pub. Once you're there, look for a fellow by the name of Baderon. He's the proprietor of the Wench. You might curse like an ale-sodden sailor, but the man's got a soft spot for wide-eyed newcomers like yourself. He'll set you straight. Got all that? Good. Now run along and may the navigator guide you on your journey. Yeah, I've begun a quest, I get it. Yo, send me to the pub. Oh my god, go away. Nice texture on that book. Are you even able to read that shit? Greetings to you, lad. What'll it be? Ah, but you ain't here for a drink, are you? You come with a mind to try your hand at venturing, I reckon. God. Just typing in their accent. Oh, that's gonna be so hard for my dyslexia to, like, distinguish. Shit. Well, you find no shortage of work here in Limsa. Name's Baderon. and this most hospitable and God, the most hospitable and that word I can't fucking tell what it even is a drowning wench. God damn it. See, I told you. Like, immediately. Like, I get why people write in accents, but if the accent writing is too strong, people like me can't fucking read it. It is also the home of the Adventurer Guild here in Limsa. That's why we got a desk specially for handling guild business. Why I seem to spend more time saving the necks of whelps like yourself than wetting the throats of irregulars. Adventurers have a knack for finding trouble, see? Not that they need it in these parts, and on account of there being trouble wherever you look. If you manage to steer clear of fishbacks and the kobolds outside the city, the pirates on the inside will get you instead. And if they don't manage, there's always the Garlean Empire to finish the job. And no one knows what they're planning, of course. But if they're planning anything, you can be sure it's to kill the lot of us. Now, this town seems peaceful at a glance, but look again, you'll see people living in fear of what tomorrow might bring. Now, who can blame them, after everything that's happened? The Orsiers took a mighty blow during the calamity, but our homes weren't the only thing that got wiped off the face of existence by that thrice-damned bastard of a dragon. It's our bleeding memories, too. No one's been able to explain it in a way that makes an ounce of sense. I mean, ounce? None of the folks that saw it and lived to tell the tale seem to agree on how the tale actually goes. It's all foggy, like recollections from a hard night in the ale. You can imagine why people might fear for the future if they can't rightly recall the past. There's one thing we all remember, and that's a group of adventurers that laid down their lives to drag Eorzea back from the brink when she was bound for the abyss. I really do like, you know, the fact that 1.0 just completely, like, destroying, like, getting destroyed, wiped, and replaced with 2.0. Not 2.0. Well, technically 2.0. You know, Realm Reborn. I like that that's, like, the actual plot. That's kind of cool. You're actually gonna get past the 3 companies this time. Okay. When I played, I stopped about level 70. I just happened to skip all the dialogue. I just found the story itself tedious and boring. So I'm here specifically just to actually check out the proper plot. So I don't know how long this entire series is gonna go. Depends on on whether or not people like it or not. I say we remember. Truth is, we ain't forgotten what they did for us. This goddamn calamity spawned memory loss, robbed us of the names. Won't even let us picture their damn faces. It's like staring at a gull flying in front of the sun. All you see in your mind's eye is a shadow set against the blinding glare. And that's how every bugger describes it. By the way, give or take the odd gull. Gunbate, it's a doozy, yeah. It's this that's got people calling those zeros the Warriors of Light. If Limsa's ever going to put its time of darkness behind it, it's going to need adventurers to help banish the fear. It's going to need heroes like the ones we lost. Maybe one day you'll be one of them. And that's why any aid we can give to an adventurer is effort well spent. What say you, lad? You're willing to lend us your strength? That's literally why I'm here, idiot. Especially if you want to get maybe all the major side content. Yeah, because there's just... Like, it is an MMO, so, like, I'm expecting, like, all the fucking side content in the world. But I know there's a fucking lot. But thanks to you, to the Navigator and all. Knew she'd steer you my way for a reason. But listen to me yattering on like a sun-touched fishwife. Desired time we got your mark in me book. Put your scroll right there. Bald man, warrior of light, fair. Okay, I mentioned this before. the reason why I went with essentially me, but like fantasy version of me, is it's because I can't stand like the playable races in this game because it's just human, blue human, pointy-eared human, small human, cat human, human with scales. Fucking like the not Ronzos are the most like interesting race in my opinion as a World of Warcraft player, but I hate that they're slouched. It looks like shit. So I'm playing just regular human. See, Jaxic Lamond, is it? A fine name it is. Congratulations, you're now an upstanding member of the Venturers Guild. You there, adventurer. Sailed in on the last ferry, did you not? What is up with you and your shit-eating grin? The captain reported being attacked by a pirate vessel. Several witnesses have testified independently that a passenger matching your description went out on deck mere moments before the incident took place. Sending your friend signals, were you? Now hold on just a moment there, officer. You got the wrong bloke. Now, this fine, upstanding young gent is me dear departed grandma's sister's niece's cousin's closest companion. Right, thanks, man. The lad wouldn't be caught dead fraternizing with such unsavory elements. Is that right? You're sure aware of the recent kidnappings? Respectfully, then, we cannot be too trusting of outsiders at a time when the loyalty of even our closest friends is in doubt. You make a good point there, officer. Very good point. Very wise, you needn't worry, though. Keep one eye open at all times. Me and two more often, that's not... God. I keep one eye open at all times, me and two more often than not. Fucking... God, why do I have so much trouble reading that? Jesus. Now, sir, what say you to a tankard of me finest ale before you return to your duties, eh? Not a watered-down cup of piss like last time, I should hope. Ain't got the faintest idea what you're on about, officer. The wench might offer some of the cheapest grog in this side of the Strait of Merlthor, alright? But that don't mean it won't get you good and pickled. His accent. It fucks up with my dyslexia so bad. Look, there's a chair over there just crying out to be sat on. So kick him off. Kick off them heavy boots, eh? You know, it's always like the Rudigan, but they have negative limelight. Oh, so they're like the Tauren in Warcraft. Big, cool, huge dudes, but like they get no play whatsoever. You have to excuse the eager, bloodied yellow jackets. They've been a spat of kidnapping, see? And they ain't got a clue who's behind him. Naturally, they've taken to clapping irons to anyone who looks vaguely suspicious, which means venturers, visitors, and pretty much every bugger in this town. Don't take it personal, though. Us Leminsons can be an headstrong bunch of bastards. It's true, but given time, we'll grow on you. Now, where was I? Oh, aye. Welcome to Limsa Leminsa, where the sea's as green as the faces of my patrons after a few too many black belly whiskies. Now take a moment to gather your wits, and we'll get started with learning ye the ways of the city. There we go, 30 minutes in, completing the first quest. God, that was a lot of text. Includes the introductory game tutorial. Wow, awesome. Ba-ba-ba-da. Yep, sounds like 14. Yeah. Right then, let's start you off nice and easy with 3 tasks what'll help you get used to life here in Limsa. Firstly, if you head down the floor and point your nose to the west, you'll get an eyeful of great glowing crystal in the middle of the courtyard. That's an aetherite, a device which can move you from one place to another in the blink of an eye. Ain't no swifter way to travel, providing there's an aetherite where you want to go, of course. Which class you pick, and is this Limsa? Yeah. Well, the NPC just replied, thank you. Yeah, I went Marauder because I mentioned this earlier when I was picking it, but like in the little bit that I did play of 14, I really enjoyed tanking because it's brain dead. tanking really does seem to be brain dead in comparison to WoW. Granted, I haven't raided. I haven't raided in 14, so I don't know how, like, you know, how high the skill level is when it goes for, like, raid tanking. Good, support that train of thought, yeah. Have a chat with the yellow jacket on guard down there. You'll be treated to a lecture on the workings of the device. Before you do that, though, remember to touch the thing. Strange as it sounds, it won't work till you have. Second on the list is a marketplace. You'll find weapons and armor and all your adventure and bits and pieces for sale in the district, what lies beyond the Aetherite. Don't go throwing your gear around just yet, though, or you'll get fleeced quicker and you can say, "Why is me coin purse so light?" Have a word with Swazblayet. Fucking Christ. What a name. He's the head of the Merchants League, by the way. Given this old Octon, he'll treat you well. For the last meal for hints, I suggest you meet the fellow axe wielders at the Marauders Guild. I guarantee you'll learn a few new tricks for swinging that head splitter of yours if you join that crew. Blorthotter, what a fucking name, at the front desk is the one that get you started. Got all that, lad? Seeing of them 3 tasks will take you on a little jaunt around the city and help you work out where everything is. Now, I've best be getting on. Run along, eh? Ah, bugger it, there I go, sending ye off without telling you something crucial. A bloody calamity's made a right mess of me memory, I swear. Well, that or the ale. Anyway, while you're out, if you happen to pass any poor sods that look like they might need your help, consider giving them their tale of woe a listen. Jesus Christ. Sounds like it's sure, I admit, but you never know what interesting opportunities could be lurking out there just waiting for you to stumble on them. For example, Nania over yonder's been casting glances at you since you waltzed in. Ooh, secret admirer. Why not lend an ear and see what she has to say? You like to find yourself running odd errands in the beginning, but once you build a reputation as a man folk can trust, jobs will get harder and the rewards more generous. If you have the time, also seek the advice of the smith here in the wench. Lads as bear as the title have some fine advice for what they're starting. I can't fucking read your accent. My dyslexia is having the hardest time in the world keeping up. Fuck it. Let's see. And that, my lad, is how we go about becoming a legend among adventurers. There we go. Fuck me. Starting quest took you about an hour. Imagine if you're the lowly healer that does no damage but is never in a party. Yeah? God. Like, I know there are, like, really good, like, healer players out there, but fuck. Their life, like, just doing regular content as a healer sounds painful. Leave the dreading wench, you must accept the quest making a name by speaking to Nania. Yeah. Would you look at this? A shiny new adventurer. Listen close, lad. There's some information that might just help you out in your map here in Limsa. It's passing through Bulwark Hall below not long ago. Saw a bunch of herbs just scattered around about on the ground. Now, I'm not entirely certain, but I think there might have been the black market wares known as dream flowers. Limsa Laminza is a busy port, and not all the merchants that blow in across the strait are above the board, if you know what I mean. How the plants end up in Mizzenmast, who knows? Might have been a deal gone bad. The important thing is you make a name for yourself by handing them in. Speak to Skainriel. She'll get you down to the first floor, and all you have to do is pick up the herbs, take them to Aldskiff? God, these fucking names. Aldskiff at the Octon. Being a worldly captain, he knows a thing or two about such shady goods. Alright. Yeah, let me out. Yeah, I know how to interact with shit. Ooh, piece of candy. 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 Hi, I found drugs. Yes, I'm old Skiff. You have some herbs you wish to, for me to examine? Yeah, these ones. Yes, as you suspected, these are highly illegal blooms known as dream flowers. The prime ingredient for the creation of somnus, substance whose fragrance is said to lull the sniffer's mind into the sleep of death. Forgive me, I could not resist the jest. These herbs are not more than Athic lavender, common enough export from Limsa Laminsa. In fact, they're probably spilled from crates that were loaded onto my very own ship. Think someone has been having a bit of fun with you, son. But do not worry. Learned a few things and made new acquaintances. Alright. Sounds a tad annoying, but whatever. Alright, so we grab that. Another novice adventurer. Aye, Bateron has sent more than a few of your kind this way of late. I always had a bias for desert biomes, so my starting city always ended up being the Sultanate of Uldar. Personally, I couldn't stand Uldar. I don't know what it is, but I always get lost there. I'm Sundimol, one of the Yellow Jackets tasked with keeping the peace in the city. It's also my charge to provide guidance in the use of this device. Fear not, I shall be brief. Aetherites are crystalline structures that tap into ethereal energies that are primarily used as a means to travel swiftly from one place to another. Return and teleport, the most common transportation spells, make direct use of the Aetherites and their connection to the flow of aether. And as these devices are found in almost every corner of Eorzea, any adventurer worthy of their name will wish to seek out and attune himself to each one. Once you've expanded your horizons beyond the walls of the city, you'll soon find yourself performing the act of attunement as a matter of course. There is, however, no need for unseemly haste. The Aetherites found in and around the city will be sufficient for the present, I assure you. Should you wish to learn more about Aetherites or transportation magic, I'll be here to answer your questions. Yeah, I can now attune the shit. Got it. Well, got a street performer. Alright, Mr. Swazzle. Fine morning to you, sir. Welcome to the most replete marketplace in the grand realm of Eorzea, where every shelf groans under the weight of wonders born from all four corners of the world. Pray, browse the stalls until your eyeballs ache from ogling the overabundance of unbelievable bargains. Now, as much as I would love to elaborate upon the unrivaled quality of our merchandise, I must tend to some cargo, but recently arrived at the docks. You bear a gift from Bateron. Whatever could it... Ah, my Octon! By the navigator, must have left it behind in the wench, along with a week's pay and several bells worth of intoxicated memories. There you go, dude. I'm most grateful to have it back. This tool is a keepsake from my days as a ship captain, you say. Needless to say, your good deed must be repaid, and what better recompense than the wisdom of a master merchant? If it's simple and sturdy enough adventuring equipment you seek, you need look no further than the east and west arms of Hawker's Alley. Lest you doubt, each gil you invest in arms and armor will be money well spent. Adventuring is, after all, a dangerous profession by its very nature. It goes without saying that Hawker's Alley boasts stalls specializing in tools of every martial discipline imaginable. And within but a few steps are bazaars and apothecaries that will most amply supply you, all your... God, I hate not being able to read. All your potion and perishable needs. Our keen-eyed agents procure a frankly befuddling range of wares during their sojourns to distant shores, so it pays to become familiar with the type and price of the goods offered by each stall. Such knowledge will serve you well in your if your purse is light or your time is short. But verbal instruction of this kind will only profit you so much. Experience has ever been the surest teacher, if not the kindest. I invite you to explore the markets for yourself. Reminds me, said Sultanate is also home of the version of the Golden Saucer. The admin toys mount PTSD intensifies. Yeah. I have been to the Gold Saucer. That, like, I got over encumbered, like, real quickly, like, mentally, by just how much shit is in there. Right. Me the Ethernet shard. Oh, right, I gotta attune to all of these as well. Fuck. That's gonna be annoying. No, that's where the... I can't remember what they're called, but it's where the, like, the summoner and the scholar is. Well, I might as well grab the thing here. Golden Saucer wasn't open back in Realm Reborn 1.0, so I'm at least safe from that. Can only imagine what Square ran MMO Casino is like. Sega ones are like arcade machines. Like, from what I hear, it's not that bad. Like, it's got some cool shit in it, though. God damn. Alright. This whole little orchestra right there. Yeah, for sure, Chocobo Racing, Lottery, Triple Triad, minigames. Of course there's Triple Triad. Though I hear people don't really like the 14's version of Triple Triad. Well, at least in comparison to, you know, Final Fantasy VIII's version of it. Here we go. Home, technically. Oh, you're not who I need to speak to. It's this one. Hello, Thotter. Hello there, adventure. Curious about the Marauders Guild, are you? Any axe worth swinging needs two hands on the haft and, and has a blade what can make short work of a galley's mast. It's a kind of weapon our members train to use with deceptive swiftness and all too predictable force. Are you interested in hearing more, lad? And why don't I give you the short version of the guild's founding history and we can go from there? It all started with ships, you see. What have ships got to do with axes, you ask? Well, building them would be pretty bloody difficult without a sturdy tool to lop down trees for timber. And since only the navigator herself knows when a ship will run afoul of a storm or worse, it makes sense for a crew's carpenter to carry an axe on board. Aye, it all started with shipbuilding and ship repair. What, am I boring you? Huh. As I was saying, any tool on a ship can become a weapon, and the axe was perfect for hooking yourself over the rail of an enemy vessel, letting loose in a whirl of steel, and generally laying waste to all about you. As more seafarers took up the axe as their weapon of choice, so did the bloody art of the marauder begin to take shape, especially among pirates where strength and skill decided your place in the world. With an eye to assembling crews of battle-ready raiders, the pirates started teaching the proper way to wield a chopping blade to their new recruits, and that's how the Marauders Guild first came to be. God, all this talking is like drying out my throat. But once the Galadian Accord was signed to unite the Maelstrom and the pirates against Limsa's enemies, the whole game changed. The Accord itself was a dismal failure, of course, but the Marauders Guild was never the same. It was taken over, restructured, and purged of its pirate elements. It had been reborn as an institution dedicated to naught but the teaching of axe fight. The members of this new Marauders Guild were no greed-driven cutthroats, neither. They were warriors what sought to use their martial prowess for the good of society. If mastering an axe is your heart's desire, then you'll find no better arena in which to practice your swings. Think it over, then let me know if you fancy joining our ranks. I have a feeling I'll be seeing more of you soon, lad. Started swinging axe with the Marauders? Yes, I have. Alright then. All that needs doing now is to speak with the Axe Master himself. Sounds simple? I've seen folk slink out the door rather than put themselves in the path of that unnerving glare. That's a bloke right there in the middle of the room. Zoen's his name. Put some steel in your spine and look him straight in the eye when you talk to him, lad. Good fortune to you. Hi, I'm new here. Yes, I'm Zoen. Axe Master, they call me. Not the most imaginative, not the most imaginative of titles. I agree, but one should not underestimate the value of directness. I welcome your interest in our guild. The art of the Marauder is used to rend, to cleave, and to destroy. It is not our way to simply outfight our adversaries. We seek to overwhelm them. A Marauder must be most powerful and enduring presence on the battlefield. Must account for the most enemies defeated. Our role in combat is that of a steel whirlwind, dealing death and destruction without equal. See, this guy's speaking my language! No doubt the question has already been put to you by Blorthotta. God, what an unfortunate name. But once more, shall I challenge your commitment? Are you prepared for the bloody carnage that awaits an initiate of the Marauders Guild? Yeah, let's do it. Very well. Your name? Attend me well then, Jaxek. Hold fast to this moment of dedication. The path of the Marauder is a jagged and perilous one. The blood that spills at your feet will oft times be your own. You stand now as a student of the axe. Let's waste no time in testing the edge of your chosen weapon. Shall wade straightway into combat as befits a novice of our discipline. Our Marauder might not be as tanky as his shield-wielding gladiator, but that damage sure is helpful. And keep an aggro, yeah? Go forth and slay the bleeding, scurrying, crawling pests that plague the outskirts of Limsa Laminza. Lost lambs, wharf rats, and little ladybugs shall be piteous adversaries this day. Man, that sounds fucking lame. To prove that you are a true warrior, fight some lambs, rats, and ladybugs. Return to me once 3 of each creature fall into your blade. But yeah, like back when I played this game before, like I dabbled in like all of the jobs, and not gonna lie, none of them really like stuck out to me. None of them really took my fancy. Like the closest one, weirdly enough, would have to be Dancer. Mainly because like it was the only job that actually felt like similar to something that I've played in Warcraft. Ladybugs, why his boss music started to play. There you are, Jaxek. Enjoy your jaunt around the city, did you? If you mean to base yourself in Limsa Laminza, that won't be the last time you'll visit them 3 places. And now you've got some idea of what's where, you can start exploring the rest of the town. Shown a good ear for listening, lad. Stick with old Batteron, you'll go far. Ba-ba-da-ba-da. Now have access to MAME. Still in Limsa, are you, Jaxek? How'd you fancy a trip outside the city walls? I'd like you to visit an orchard by the name of Summerford Farms. Ever heard of the place? The owner, Stalevrin, is an old mate of mine. He's got himself a crew of mostly reformed pirate types, if you can believe that, and has been trying to bring a bit of life back to the fields after the calamity ruined the soil. You mentioned needing another hand or two, fuck's sake, and your name sprang to mind. I gave you a glowing recommendation, so make sure you work hard and impress the old bastard. Need directions? The place ain't hard to find. Just take the Zephyr Gate out of the city and follow the road northeast. Alright, so down we go. Lift to... Yeah, was it? Yeah, it's Bulwark Hall. The airship goes to the fucking airship, obviously. Alrighty, let's go kill some shit. Only took us nearly an hour to get into combat. Rat! Kill it! Yeah, I know about experience points. Leave me alone. Ladybug, die. Whoa, hello. You popped out of fucking nowhere. That was close. Nearly started attacking it too. Ba-da-ba-ba-da. Oh, who's off for some lamb shanks? There we go. Oh, that's that done. Now for the actual main quest. I forgot how slow moving around is going to be. Oh, right, fates. Oh, might as well. Like, I'm right here, and I'm on level for it. God. Getting overwhelmed already. Like, I don't even have the move that, like, recovers a little bit of health. No. Oh, hey, level saved me. Yes. Alright, I'm gonna need to move that somewhere. I forgot that's a cooldown.
Life is pain! I hate...
And getting my shit kicked in by Mandragoras is bullshit. I find it fucking hilarious that, like, the level up legitimately saved me from death. Hey, there we go. I nearly leveled again. Alright, so how the hell do I reset my things again? I believe it's actions and traits. What was it? Grants 3 stacks of Berserk, each stack guaranteeing weapon skill attacks, critical hits, and direct hits. Increases damage dealt when under the effect that raises a critical hit rate or direct hit chance. Hey, why? Ah, here we go. Found it. Grab that, stick that there. God, I forgot how large this game is when you're not actually, like, flying around. Holy fuck. I should probably grab this as well. Hello, sir. It must be the adventurer Batteron promised to send along. Jaxic Lamond, wasn't it? He honored his word, so that's a good start. I'm Staleworm, the old bastard, as Batteron likely described me. And this here is my humble orchard. A good number of the lads and lasses working here once terrorized the high seas. If you're wondering why I employ these scrags, well, they used to crew me my pirate ship. Oh, you're a pirate. Cool. Rad. The Calamity did for but the Calamity did for our ship like it did so many others, and I was sore wounded into the bargain. Had to feed myself and my crew somehow, and Admiral Merlwib? I'm guessing that's how you pronounce that name? God. These fucking dudes and that unpronounceable names, Jesus Christ. Her initiative to get us landlocked buccaneers work in the field seemed too fine an offer to refuse. Well, it turns out you can take the pirate away from the sea, but you can't take the sea away from the pirate. A lot of my blokes just never took to tending the soil, you say. Unfortunately, the botanists I called in to train them have been wringing their hands in black despair. So much work piling up, I need a tougher soul like you to step in and help where it's needed. Ooh, that's better. Grab that. I got new pants! Yeah, armory chest. Alright, so that was armory chest. Actually, it would be easier if I go character. Wasn't there a recommended gear? Whip. I've a mind to set you a task, Lamont, but before I do, I need to be sure you're properly kitted out. Pirates don't care to parley with dandies, you understand. Might well be that the ones here have traded in their cutlasses for coulters, but they're still rogues at heart. I know a solid set of gear when I see it. Come back when you think you're more suitably equipped. Equip your head, body, hands, legs, and feet with gear of item level 5 or greater. Speak to Staleworm. Okay. So I need better gear. Got it. Well, I think I know just how to get it. Go back, get geared up with the what's it called? Oh, okay, that's not what I'm looking for. What am I looking for? It was, travel. Oh, fuck's sake. I want to go... Yeah, back here. Like, yes, I know I could just return, but fuck it. Marauders Guild. Hey, I killed some ladybugs for you. There's much training to be done before you will wield the axe to its fullest potential. Learn well your lessons, build your strength, and make of each swing an instinctive act. You'll have this hunting log to aid you in your in that endeavor. Its pages are marked with opponents suitable for honing your skills. There are, of course, myriad methods by which you might improve your techniques, but when the way forward is not readily apparent, the log provides a reliable source of challenges. Every blow of your weapon will clear another step towards the mastery of the Marauder way. Implacable, relentless, such must be your momentum on both the practice grounds and the battlefield. Oh, how convenient, I'm level 7. Hey look, bunch of gear. Jackson, you approach me with the Marauder's strides, determined, unswerving, and bereft of the hesitation that marked our first meeting. I am pleased. Time has come for you to begin a new stage in your training. Now, what sets the axe aside from the gladius or the dagger is the raw, unstoppable destruction wrought by its thick, heavy blade, and that overwhelming power can only be properly directed by extraordinary physical strength. Yeah, just a bunch of future inventory clutter, yeah. Thus we come to the core of this day's lesson. Such strength as a Marauder must possess is developed through a traditional method passed down throughout the generations of the guild, a method that you too shall be taught to employ. Present yourself to Broenbar in the practice area downstairs, and he shall instruct you further. Downstairs. Is there a... Oh, this way. The Axe-Master told me you'd be on your way. Name's Broenbar. Good it is to meet a new Marauder. Now, we axe-wielders build strength and control by splitting boulders. That's right, our traditional method involves smashing a rock with your axe. Usually you'd use your hammer for that, but whatever. You can use... you can't just use any old swing, you need to hit the rock just so. Rotgeim, a fellow Marauder, is waiting just outside the Zephyr Gate by the bridge over the Rogue River. She'll tell you how it's done. Alright then, and we're off. But I think the weirdest thing about playing this again is just feeling the minute vibrations of every footstep in the PlayStation 5 controller. That is very unnecessary. Like, it's a cool touch, but it is very unnecessary detail. Like, I can feel the difference between stepping on metal, stone, and wood. Like, this game did not need to go that hard for, like, the smallest of details. Yeah, it makes you appreciate the cost of energy is... God. I cannot read tonight. Makes you appreciate the cost of energy as the battery depletes, yeah? Oh, might as well go out and kill more rats since they're on my hunting log. Roll action. Ah, right. Okay. I got Rampart. Right. I think this is actually how I did it. I have this here, but this there. I believe that's how I used to have it. Oh, not the bees! Oh, not the bees! They're in my eyes! Greetings, lad. Ready to split some stone, are you? I've 3 nice hard rocks for you to build up a sweat on. Don't try nothing fancy now, just hit him with a good solid heavy swing. Alright, heavy swing. Kill the bee. God, I forgot how much experience you actually get filling out that log. That's the way to do it, lad. Now you got the idea. Why don't you have Adam a little harder with the heavy swing of yours? Hold nothing back. Alright, break more rocks. We ongoing this bonga. I can see you're a natural. My head's still ringing with the sound of cracking boulders. Take yourself back to Axe Master Wern's Owen. Let him know you're ready for something harder. That was quick. Die, ladybug. Alright, so we go back up. Send me to the bar. It's, this way, right? No, this way. Oh, what am I doing? I'm looking at the fucking map wrong. Hey, I beat up some rocks for you. Has the training loosened up your muscles and focused your mind, Jackson? An urgent request for help has arrived from the Red Rooster's stead. Oh, not Red Rooster. Their chicken is awful. That's an Australian fast food chain, by the way. I've chosen you to respond. It appears a hostile group of megalocrabs has unwittingly elected itself the next test of your prowess. As this is your first outing and official marauder duty, you shall be accompanied by the veteran conjurer by the name of Solquib. She awaits you on the floor below. May devastation follow you in your wake. Where are you? Oh, there you are. So apparently he's supposed to be my, my spotter. Hey, Jaxic. I know who you are. My brother often, has me escort his fledgling marauders, on their more dangerous tasks. I suppose Wern Zone expects me to give you the details then. Very well. Seems the farmers need us to clear out a megalocrab nest near the Morning, Widow in Lower La Noskia. Whatever. I shall trust you to find your own way there. Just don't forget your axe. How could I forget it? It's always on my back. Lower La Nokia, don't start. Tecto will bring out the eggs again. Alright, back to the hall. God, what self-respecting person calls their character Bunny Beans? Oh, am I in the wrong place? Hold up. Ah, okay, I just keep going. Never mind. You're going this way. Someone summon the great egg. God damn it. Okay, so we keep going this way. God, you only really appreciate your mounts when you don't have access to them. God damn. Kill. Kill! Give me that experience. Fill out my hunting log. There we go. Level 9. God damn it, the second I start sprinting again. More things to kill. I will say, I love the sprinting animation when you have your axe out. It looks so fucking intimidating. Got all this shit that I need to hunt is around here, apparently. There's the 3. There's apparently a feat here, too. How convenient. And here I thought, like, this would be, you know, like, primarily a Japanese game, but no, I'm doing something that, like, pretty much every Australian has to do, and that's kill cane toads. And here I thought playing Bluey, the video game, yesterday was going to be, like, the most Australian thing I do this week. Yep, that's who I wanted to hit. Alright. That is the annoying thing about, like, using the controller instead of a mouse and keyboard. The targeting isn't the best. Looks as if nobody's home. Perhaps they knew we were coming. Aid! I need aid! Please! It's my grandson. The snippers have got him. I told Sigurd not to get too close. I told him. Get that weapon ready, Jackson. We need to move. Now. As long as you spot me, I'll be good. Time to save the day. Look out, it's a giant enemy crab! Ah, bugger and shite! Get away from me, you bloody great bastard! Hey, this kid has a more foul mouth than I do. Die. Dude, leave the healer alone, dickhead. I should kill these things first. Yeah. Why is that thing level 15? I only just noticed that. There we go. Had a heavy swing miss. Get fucked. Hey, there we go. Reinforcements. Not gonna lie, I kind of just expected, like, those 3 crabs, and that was it. Yeah, there we go. I'm at least level 10 now. I have access to overpower. Thank you, mister. Thought I was dead for sure. Can't even play outside no more with all, what with all these scary monsters about. Me ma and me da, they was both killed by some nasty bugger not so long ago. An aurochs, big as a mountain. But I bet you could beat it. Aye, make it pay for what it did to me folks. You take it easy now, son. There's a whole guild full of strapping lads and lasses like Jackson who'll be glad to do just that. All you need to do is head home with your grandpa. Let us worry about that big, nasty bugger. Consider your first duty a success, Jackson. It's time you headed back as well, before when Zoan begins to worry I've left your corpse for the crabs. Alright, so I got the beast gauge. Yep, that just... yeah, that lets me tank up. Alright, so if I... yeah. Right, I had that, stuck that. No, wait, hold up. How did I... was it HUD layout? So I know, like, I had a second cross hotbar last time I played. How do I get the second one out? Because, like, I'd hold for this one, then I'd double tap for the second. Where's that option? Is it in keybinds? No, it wouldn't be in keybinds, wouldn't it? These are all, yeah, just hotbars, not crossbars. Yep. God damn it, because I had the I had Defiance on the second crossbar. I remember that. Is it system configuration? Mouse settings, display settings, theme settings, other settings. Button configuration, touchpad, enable expanded touchpad controls. UI size. Fucking God, I hate using this on the... just let me scroll down on the fucking page. Please. Oh my God, fucking... God, using the touchpad sucks. Can I... fuck's sake. Why is this so difficult to fucking use? There we go. Grab it and go down. How did I do it before? Fucking God. I hate this. I hate navigating through fucking menus in this fucking game. Fuck it. I'll figure it out later. Jesus Christ. Can't even do the simplest shit on this fucking controller. Oh, but I did have... I remember this, though. Hard layout. Beast gauge. Wanted this. Let's see. 80? No. 100? Yeah, there we go. And... I want to... Can I grab it? Fine. Yeah, grab the beast gauge. Move it all the way down here so I know that it's active. I always have my, yeah, I always had my job-specific stuff, like, right next to the crossbar. So it's just easier for me to say. Oh, fuck, this will be easier just to return. Why didn't I do that before? Ethernet. Send me back to the Marauders Guild. So, shattered the shells of the megalocrabs and saved the life of a child into the bargain. Thus does our violent craft prove its merit. Well done, Jaxek. Though no longer a threat to the farmers, you should know that it's unusual for such crabs to be found so near the stead. By all accounts, the creatures were ousted from their usual feeding grounds by a more fierce beast. Beast of which I speak is a known terror in the lands of Ludnoskia, ever seeking to expand its territory. That boy's parents were but two of the many victims to fall to its rampages. It's a threat that must be dealt with ere long. Do thoughts of vengeance flit through your mind, Jaxek? Nurture those urges, but do not yet act upon them. This monstrosity is far beyond your present skills. If you are to answer the lad's cry for revenge, then you must grow stronger. Become the raging behemoth this challenge demands. Alright. Yeah, give me that. Give me a new shirt. Oh my god, please, I just want that. There we go. Yeah, give me the new shit. It looks like I'm wearing a diaper. Jaxek, I've gathered what information I could concerning the beast that young Sigurd bade you slay. Tales names this creature Kujata. Those who have witnessed Kujata in the terrifying flesh also call him the Stampeding Mountain, such is his immense size and bulk. Again, I will not seek to dissuade you from claiming vengeance for the boy's parents. In fact, I encourage it. But to topple this lumbering colossus, you must first become his equal in strength and ferocity. As a simple step towards that distant goal, I send you to Blind Iron Mines. You've had word that folk are falling prey to the claws of the local Galagos. It is your task to protect the weak from these unruly creatures. Learn to channel the rage inside you and let your axe blade sing in righteous slaughter. Yeah, murder some shit. Let's go. So where exactly is this? Oh, go to the fucking map, dickhead. There we go. Okay, over there. Like I said before, like navigating this UI with a controller is a goddamn nightmare. If only my PC wasn't so fucking stubborn and actually let me download the fucking game properly. Like, it's the weirdest fucking thing. I have no idea what causes it, but like every time I go to like actually download the game on my PC, you'll be like, oh, you don't have this file. It's like, yeah, no shit, I don't have that file. I'm trying to download it from you. Alright, we in the mines. These things I need to kill are like over here. What are these little spider monkeys? Ah, right, overpowers the AoE, right. I forgot to check that out because I was too busy, like, trying to figure out how to get the second hotbar active. Yeah. God, now I have to go all the way back again? For fuck's sake. Oh, I don't even have the cash. Fuck. Alright, guess I have to run my ass back. Man, not gonna lie, kind of forgot how tedious leveling is in MMOs. Ah, well. Been playing them long enough to, you know, not mind it after a while. Alright, back to the Marauders Guild. Yeah, killed Pecora's fucking monkey for you. Welcome back, Jackson. Your actions have saved many from needless injury and anguish. But though your efforts are to be commended, there is yet much work to be done. Kajuta, the object of your vengeance, has trampled a farmer's wagon as he thundered through the land of Tiller's Rest. Foodstuffs spilled from the overturned wain have attracted all sorts of hungry predators. Without produce for the market, the farmers will surely suffer for coin this season. Your duty is thus clear. Put down these rapacious scavengers and preserve the cargo. So I killed those monkeys for no reason. Got it. Alright, so it's back there. No, I want to... Oh, God. Alright, back out the Zephyr Gate we go. Come on, let me sprint. Let me sprint. There we go. Nah, fuck this fate. I don't need it. I don't care. And there's a huge bitch right over there. Level 50? Yeah. Hell no. Oh, you want to fight? Alright, fine. Yeah, fuck you. Level 11. Ooh, I gotta kill dudes here. Apparently part of my hunt is to kill people. Awesome. Oh god, one of them stunned me. Again. I'm going to die here. Never mind, I'm a god. Tanks never punished for overextending. Die, Zebra Raptor. Any more? Okay, one more. Oh, get fucked. How'd that not kill you? Alright, now we're good. We Gucci. It's nearly 10 o'clock already. It feels like I've barely done anything. Wait, if I do that, that costs money. I don't have the money. Never mind. It's gonna go up to the Aetherite over there. Use that to teleport back to Limsa Laminza. Yeah, too high level. Don't need to do this. Oh, excuse me, chat. Been a long time since I streamed an MMO. I kind of forgot how sleepy they make me. Not that I'm bored, it's just like, it's just relaxing, really. There you go, killed some more things. Oop, didn't mean to skip that. To face Kuchata himself. What the fuck? Go away, shut up. To face Kuchata himself, you yet require far more training, but do not despair, Jaxek. As Axe Master and fellow Marauder, this I swear, I will not rest until I have taught you how to wring every last ounce of power from your weapon. Until the blade of your axe can slice cleanly through the thickest hide, most knotted muscle, the densest bone. This menace will fall by your hand. You may find yourself drawn to explore the possibilities offered by other disciplines and guilds. These distractions are inevitable and perhaps necessary. Yeah, I'm gonna be checking out more than just this job. But I urge you to soon return to the path of the Marauder. I do not wish your edge to dull just as you begin to show such potential. Fare you well, Jaxek. Let's see. I do not have a helmet. Armory unlocked. You have access to the armory system. Quests to unlock the other classes can be undertaken by speaking to the receptionist in the corresponding guild. There exist myriad disciplines in Eorzea that adventurers can take up. For the most rewarding experience, however, it's recommended that you first focus on mastering your current class. Nah, fuck that. Alright, low blow was that a stun or an interrupt? Or both? That would be... Yeah, it's a stun. Oh, right, I got that. Give me a hat, new axe. I just need some pants. Well, actually, I need gloves too, but, you know, pants would also be pretty good. Do I even have... Does this tell me how much cash I have? No, it doesn't. I don't think I even have enough to buy, like, even just basic ass gear. Just to lift the, restrictions, for the main quest. You know, I think it's time we, swap to another job. Just to gain the, gear for that so we can continue on with the main plot. I know just the one that I want. Not either of those two, unfortunately, because I have to level up. Which kind of sucks. Those are like two of the jobs that I actually enjoyed playing. The Dancer and the Sage. Alright, going from tank to DPS. It's not behind these convent doors for a worldly type like you, Gov. Where's the dutiful sisters of the Eldwise? All pure and saintly like. Now bugger off. Hang about. Ain't you that cove as goes by the name of Jaxic? How do you know my name already? Heh, I knew it. Like to snilch all the rice and talent, and from what I hear, you're head and shoulders above the rest. If you can handle yourself half as well as they say, you might well be of use to us. Now forget all that sisters of the old wise bollocks. It's just a bit of fun to fob off the curious calls. We're a guild of rogues, mate, and it's mainly our marks as does the praying. Me and mine work in the shadows of Limsa, taking a keen edge to the rooks and cacklers would have earned themselves a million. You don't tout for members, but every now and again we might offer a promising young cove a place in the ranks. If you're interested in joining us, tip us your daddles and we'll put a hilt in them, in each one, just like the gods intended. So what do you say, fancy learning a new trade? Yeah, I want to join the Rogues Guild. Fuck it. Good to see you keen, but I should probably warn you on a few points before you dive in. Where most guilds take pride in turning their members into the best bloody candlestick makers they can be, we only care about getting the job done. And the job ain't pretty. You become one of us and you'll soon be neck deep in scum and knife fights. So if you're looking to scamper across rooftops and built dandies or they're blunt, best take up with a different crew. Think on that and come back if you still can. No, I want to join the fucking Rogues Guild. Didn't scare you off then? Bennett. Is it Bennett or Ben? Oh. They told me you was meddlesome cove, and so it proved. You'll need every ounce of that metal soon enough. Now step inside and never prattle with Jack. He's our upright man, master of the guild. Now freely enter the Rogues Guild, speak with Lonwood, whenever you wish to gain admittance to the guild's headquarters. Alright. Yeah, let me in. Aye, I'm the one they call Jack. Though I'm surprised you've heard of me. Perhaps you'd be good enough to tell me your name, along with that of the kindly cove has told you mine. Ah, the famous Jaxic. Old Lonnie Left Patch let you in, did he? Can't throw a blade for shite, but that one eye don't miss naught when it comes to sizing up Dimber Colt for the stolen. There's one thing. You ain't a pirate, are you? You're not a cop. You have to tell us if you're a cop. Well then, it's time you install to the rogue. Pull on your best beta case, and I'll swear you in there. Got swear you in myself. Like I said before, any character that speaks that's written in a accent, I just can't read for the fucking life of me. Now, I can fill your waddles with the storied history of our guild, but that's what wins and wins. The most important thing, the only thing we care about, is getting the job done. Most folk, and I'm assuming you're among them, know that not long after the Lims's founding, the city was overrun by a motley collection of pirates and thieves. As wild as that lot were, it soon became clear that they'd all end up killing each other if they didn't lay down a few rules. Unspoken code of conduct, as it were. Throat's getting dry. Alright, 1. You don't bite the purses of your fellow Laminsons. 2. You don't rook a crew out of their spoils. And 3. You don't trade coals like there was cattle. I'll admit the finer points of the code were might murky, but most agree on those 3 at least. Now, you might be thinking none of that amounts to a sack of dillberries now that Admirals outlawed piracy. But in the back alleys and black markets where Melwib's grip ain't so tight, code's still alive and well. And just as the law is enforced by the Yellow Jackets, the code is regulated by us rogues. We go where the shadows are darkest and hand out justice to them as break the code. Some rum-soaked cove steals goods from the wrong call, and we steal them back. That's the job, my natty lad. Of course, we don't hop the twig when blade work's called for, neither. You'll see there's more to our dagger play than just sticking coals with the pointy end. We'll weaken a mark with poison, fade away and strike in the Darkmans. Now, whatever it takes to get the work done. Well, Jaxic, what do you say to that? Got the guts to do a rogue's job? Yeah, sure. Why not? Alright then. First off, we'll have to get your kit sorted out. A rogue needs to be light in his dew beaters to stay on the mark's trail. The job might have you fighting across a deck or weaving through a mob, and the last thing you'll want is a bleeding great battle axe what hooks itself on every rope and post. What do you mean by that? What do you mean by that? Like, you can immediately see I'm a marauder is like, you're gonna need to change your style, my dude. It's not gonna work. That's why we stick to daggers. They let you slip through the streets just as easily as they slip through a rook's ribs. Here, take these stabbers and let's see how they look on you. Just don't get so excited with your new toys that you forget to dress for the role. You'd be surprised at how many cults come back to me in their bloody small clothes. Rogue unlocked. To unlock the new class, you can change this class at any time by equipping the weapon received from this quest. When changing classes, gear sets will allow you to register and save your equipment. You may then use them to switch between classes instantly without the need to manually equip weapons or equipment. A button for the gear set interface is located at the upper portion of the character window. Alright, so we go character, gear set list. There we go, save the marauder. Give me the daggers. There we go. Gear set list, new rogue. There we go. Managed to strap those daggers on without cutting yourself? Well, we're all off to a good start, I'd say. Next, you'll want to get a feeling of the weight and speed of your new weapons. I reckon these bleeding cheats in the fields outside Limsa should serve for your first lesson. Alright, test your blades on a few of them lambs, and slice up some rats and pugils for good measure. Great. More killing rats and lambs. Mind that you mill them beasties one at a time, though, lad. I know you served far worse in the past, but you're no dimmer damber with those stabbers just yet. Alright, time to go off and kill some innocent creatures again. Now, I will say from, like, what I remember playing, like, Rogue and, by extension, Ninja, when we get it, I thoroughly enjoyed playing as a Rogue more than Ninja. Like, all the Ninja stuff that just gets added on to the Rogue's, rotation just feels like too much. I kind of wish, like, Rogue just evolved into Thief instead of Ninja. And we back killing rats! Hearing that a lot. What is Shade Shift? Oh, level 3 already! Shade Shift. Create shadows and nullify damage up to 20% of maximum HP. Okay. It is a cooldown. Yeah, stick it there. Fucking hell, level 4 already. Jesus, calm down. Kind of forgot that when you're leveling up a job that's like lower level than the highest level job that you have, it actually like levels up quicker by like a stupid amount. Already level 5. Haven't even finished the first fucking quest. Piss off, you potato. Of course, the only person that I've had, like, actually interact with me is a goddamn potato that screams at me. Was there like a aetheroid shard around here that like sped up travel? I don't think so. Maybe there's one like right over there? Should probably grab that. So I don't have to constantly like run the entire way here every time. Oh yeah, I think I can see one. Hey man, let me in. I'm with you, Millen, are you? You can never have God, my fucking dyslexia. You can never have enough blade practice, me young colt. In fact, I'll even add a list of marks to your hunting log. I've already killed some. Beat yourself against a lot and you'll soon learn some new steps for your dance with the daggers. You must think of yourself as a dancer, not a bleeding butcher. You only need so much force to ram a short blade into the hilt. Precision and speed, that's how you get the most out of your stabbers. Bulky armor will only have you plodding... Bulky armor will only have you plodding about like an ungainly auroch. So make sure you're wearing gear that'll let you move freely as well. Alright, get your blade work up to scratch, and I might just have a job for you. Yeah, I'm already level 5, you don't need to tell me. Hey there, Jackson. Must say, you're looking comfortable enough with those stabbers of yours. I reckon you're good and ready for your first assignment. Ordinarily, I'd stow me wits and let you get on with your work, but seeing as we only just dragged you into the shadows, there might be a couple of things what you ain't familiar with yet. Let's build on what you likely do know, and that's the fact that Admiral, God bless her soul, has outlawed piracy and lives at Laminza. So why do you think there's still so many sodden pirates in this town? I'll tell you why. It's because there's still one way for them to loot and pillage without incurring the wrath of the law. All you need to do is all you need to do is apply to serve the thalassocracy as a certified privateer. God, my brain tried to say servitide. A captain with a privateer's license is free to terrorize the seas till the old goats come home, so long as he only targets vessels what belong to the Garlean Empire. Of course, considering how bloody fast the Empire is, there's plenty of looting to go around. Crews fill their holds with Imperial plunder, then sail back here to Limsa to offload the spoils. And that's where this particular case went sour. See, this one crew's got their fambles on a Magitech device, a firing mechanism to be precise, but was rooked out of their hold by some heavy-handed coves. If you'll recall, that don't sit well with the code. If you're bold enough to rook a pirate out of his duty, then you best be prepared for a visit from the rogues. And speaking of visiting rogues, Underfoot, over here, lad. Great, another potato. I want the pair of you working together on this. Pass sentence on them code-defying rooks, and bite back that Magitech part. Yeah? What's the cult need me for? You're in charge of new recruits, ain't you? It's Jackson's first assignment. You're to go along and give him the benefit of your wisdom. Since when was I in charge of new... bugger it. Yeah, so guess we're to be partners for the now. The name's Haruimu. Fucking god. I can't pronounce anyone's fucking name in this game. But most of me fellows call me Underfoot because we step on you because you're small. Might seem a touch reluctant, but Paramu's one of our best. You just do as he says and you'll get the job done. Alright then, my young rogue, seeing as this is your first official outing, I want to be sure your dance steps are up to the task. With them short blades, you need to get in good and close to your mark, eh? But we ain't bleeding swads and shining armor, and the lighter kit we wear ain't much protecting from a click to the gan. So if you don't fancy spitting blood and teeth, your best defense is simply not being there when your mark winds up to land a nasty clout. Sliding around the flank usually does the trick, but there's some run fun every rogue should master. Shade Shift. Clear your mind and trust in your speed, and you can leave an axe-wielding brute or spell-flinging mage chasing your shadow, while you blurry your stabbers in his guts. Now bury stabbers in his guts. Right, now's the time to put this lesson into practice against some of those Orale. most likely pronouncing that wrong. Out in Lower Noskia. Hope you was paying attention, lad, because those tentacles can pack a wallop. Enjoy. Alright, so we're killing jellyfish again. Lalafell tries to grow an inch. Jumps. Lalafell has grown an inch. Like, I really can't fucking stand Lalafell. Like, the fucking cat girls are bad, but... Like, it's just the fact that they're, like, tiny people that look... Like, they look like children. Like, any of them that have fucking, like, beards and, like, any kind of facial hair at all, I just can't take seriously. Because it just looks like a kid playing dress-up. Is that a... That's a Fall Guy. Alright, there's just Fall Guys in Final Fantasy XIV, apparently. I did not know about that. Chad, would you eat a Fall Guy? I'd eat a Fall Guy. They look like giant jelly beans. They must taste like one, right? Oh, very quick level up. Do the fate that's over here as well? Pretty sure I can, considering I'm only level 6. Are obviously a rip-off of Pokemon Slam Ball. Yes, Pokemon Slam Ball. Man, remember when Sword and Shield was like first announced that we saw fucking Wooloo? And I was fucking obsessed with it for a while. I just had fucking Wooloos everywhere on my, my overlays. Patch now, which won't happen because the multiplayer seems to keep breaking. Right. Well, that was quite a bit of experience. That was worth it. Ooh, the bats on my hunting log. Time to needlessly slaughter some bats. God, it is amazing that, like, even to this day, games are still using the generic bat sound effect. Like, I heard these bat sound effects for the first time back when I played Spyro as a kid. And level 8, there's Second Wind. I believe that's just a free heal, if I remember correctly. Kill the Mandragora. Give me more easy experience. God, now I'm leveling up so fucking fast. Almost caught up with the Marauder already. Lamond, aka a botched spelling of the French equivalent, the world. Enjoy being Dio punchline joke. Okay, so here's the thing about the fact that I used Lamond specifically as my last name for this character. So, fun fact about the Malmsey family line. So I learned as I was like cleaning out my grandfather's stuff, as you know, he died. He actually had like a certificate, you know, of what is that thing called? No, it's not 21andMe. Like, but it's one of those like things that like looks up your ancestry and shit. Turns out that my family is way back. Like, my family used to be like French nobility. And like originally our surname was Lamond before it eventually turned into Malmsey. So I'm technically a descendant of French nobility. That's fucking weird to think about. God, nearly level 10. Fucking hell. Oh, right. Isn't there an entrance back to the place from here, right? Been going the long way the whole time. Yeah, it reminds me how my own name comes from the old medieval title, The Quarrel Home. But yeah, that is just such a fucking weird thing to think about. It's like, how the hell did French nobility eventually turn into a bunch of bogans in Australia? Oh, I gotta check you, since you're male, right? A whole bunch of shit. Oh, okay, yeah, I'll take Squall's outfit. That's, blanking on his goddamn name. I haven't played 9. Well, I played 9 a bit, but not enough. That's the Final Fantasy II protagonist stuff, and... Oh, that's just Cloud stuff. Okay. Cool. Thanks for the, free gear, I suppose. I'm guessing that's all for transmog shit. Yeah, let me use it. Yes, the Fisherman's Guild. That's where I want to go. The Fisherman's Guild. Wink, wink. Don't we need to practice then? The sting of them tentacled buggers will soon teach you to stay on your toes, eh? Ahem. Now we've got your blood rushing, I'd say it's time to get down to work. First things first, I need to track down them addled coves that rooked the magic tech gadget. Might be as one of our rogues had heard something. The guild thrives on information, you see. With agents scattered far and wide with the glazes keen and their waddles to the ground. Let's pay us a visit to Itolwyn? Okay. A drowning wench. Ask her for a weak ale and see what that gets you. Not setting you up for a laugh, lad, trust me. Sometimes you get bad ends of the stick and get old modernized into weird names. Like Legros, or the Fat, or LaFoe, the Insane. Oh, part of me kind of wants to be known as the Insane. Granted, looking at me, I would be the Fat. That's the wrong way, it's this way. I think Gaston's Henshu was called LaFoe, ironically enough. Welcome to the Drowning Wench. What's your pleasure, sir? I would like a weak ale. Never in all my days. May serve some treat grog in the wench, but not that was watered down. If our usual ale is too bold for your taste, perhaps you'd like to order from the underground menu. Aye, there's quite a lot on offer for a customer with your roguish charms. Was there something in particular I could help you with? Ah, the trouble over that Megatech loop. Twasn't a subtle job. The gang in question is an unusual group of former pirates calling themselves the Dainty Demolishers. What a name. They seem to be enamored of court dandy mannerisms. They have a preference for seizing Garlean machinery. They're also known for conspiring with goblins. Rumors say that the Demolishers visit a Beastman camp in Middle Ludnoskia to fence their goods. Those goods generally take the form of Imperial technology. I imagine the goblins were rather pleased to take possession of a Mark, isn't L50? So that would be Mark, 63? Yeah, Mark 63 anti-aircraft cannon firing mechanism. If you mean to steal the device back, then your trail ends to the goblin camp in Summerford. Summerford, eh? On your way, lad. Meet me across the river from the camp and we'll plan our next move. Alright, where the fuck is Summerford? Oh, just over there. Okay, got it. Get your noggin down, Jaxic. I've been snilching the action across the way there. No sign of the demolishers, but I did see one of them gambler coves stuffing the Garlean gadget into his backpack. I knew I knew Il-Tolwan would steer us right. This is your chance, lad. Clout that gambler gobby and grabble that device. Grabble? I've lost track of which gob it was, but I'm thinking it was the sod on the left. Just make sure you dance away from any bomb blast. Twisting and dodging in the middle of a fireball might not save you from getting your eyebrows singed off. Fuck it, we ball. We kill the fishes as well. They're on the hunting list. Oh, I only needed the one? Alright. And we're level 10. Alright, so hide, stick that there. Leg sweep, stick that there. That's the way, lad. There's naught for me to do but sit on me daddles and watch. So you've got the goods then. There you go. Aye, this is the vice, and no mistaken. Let's get it back to the guild, eh? We still owe 'em demolisher bastards a million. But they'll keep... Yeah, but they'll keep for the now. Yeah, you should be the one to deliver the prize to Jack. It's your hand what snatched it out of the goblin's paws, after all. Alright, see you, Potato Man. Captain! Captain! I say, some fiend has perpetrated violence upon our goblin colleagues, whilst we sought but to wet our throats with fine libations. They really are dainty, aren't they? So not stand, Captain. Our finely flinched loot has been pilfered from under our noses. Blast and bother! My blood boils and bubbles at the temerity of this affront. I know not the identity of these audacious buffoons, but they shall be made to pay and pay dearly. With me, my fine fellows. Huzzah! I do like that. I do find that funny. Just very dainty sounding rogues. Oh, I must have missed this. Gaston's official name's legume, vegetable. Huh. See, in English, legume is a bean. Or like an offshoot of a bean. Something like that. Maybe they just used the French name for vegetable for it. Makes sense, that's what English does, just steal words from other languages and just uses them for something different. Oh god, not you again. Shut up. And look at Loubier, literal word for light in French. Good point. You managed to grapple that firing mechanism yet, Jaxic? Sure did. Still in one piece, too. Get it, pirate? One piece? Done well for your first assignment, lad. It don't look like much, but that crew put their lives on the line to cloy this here bauble. They'll be pleased to see it snatched back from the ruffians. We've yet to do the dainty demolishers, Jack. The job ain't over. You're right, Underfoot. It ain't. You break the code, you face the consequences. Oh, this is not at all what I expected from the inside of a convent. Convent, sorry. And who might you be, sirs? Your ignorance is understandable. After all, our schemes are always perfect. Our heists impeccable. Shall I reveal our infamous name and drink in your delicious terror? We are deadly, dastardly, and dictionally devilish. Quail before the dainty demolishers. I will say, I've always loved that animation of, like, those big guys that just do the, yeah, like that fucking thing. Captain! Captain, I say. There's the lad who misappropriated our merchandise. I concur. He's the self-same simpleton whom we tailed unnoticed to this very establishment. Surprise, surprise. Now, my dear dandies, let us not be unpleasant. We should endeavor to resolve the distastefulness without resorting to insults of, oh, God, dyslexia, please. Or other less diplomatic methods. At least not yet. You there. Yes, a clean-cheeked errand boy. Be a good fellow and fetch me your superior. One of your colleagues has committed a terrible crime against us, and we shall not be leaving until the proper restitution has been paid. Oh, an errand boy now, am I? Don't laugh, you little shit. Tell me, Captain, just what kind of place do you think this is, then? This place? Well, I suppose it's some manner of convent. The one-eyed doorman named it the Dutiful Sisters of Eldweiss, or some such. And you've yet to realize your mistake. Your fate was sealed the moment you dragged your sorry quarren across the threshold. Are you threatening me, boy? I'll have my fellows cut out that impudent tongue. We've exhausted our reserves of dainty today, lads. Show these fraudulent sisters how the demolishers deal with upstarts. You still don't understand, do you? There are but three sorts of culls what the doormen will let pass. Clients, recruits. God, spit! I'll kill you all! Didn't your mum teach you not to interrupt a lady when she's talking? Man, I love the Rogues Guild so far. You've learned that the third sort of cull is a bollocks for brains Mark, which marches himself right into the rogue's den. Rogues? But we were so careful! I'd heard tales of my pirate days. Stories about the merciless wraiths who uphold the code. They weren't called rogues back then, though. The upright thieves they were. The knives in the shadows. Fun fact, the early story you're having question mark unique to your starting town until you rejoin the main cast as a promising newbie, of course, right? You can't be them. You're just trying to scare me. Well, the captain of the Dainty Demolishes is not so easily cowed. To the hells with your deceptions! Huzzah! Huzzah for my fallen comrades! Huzzah! Man, what I wouldn't give for Warcraft to have, like, just basic animations like that just in the cutscenes. Jesus. Deceptions. Aye, anyone you meet could be a rogue. Captain, even a clean-cheeked errand boy. You're still breathing. Find some rope and string him up someplace in town. And now the job's done. Quite an introduction you had there, eh? Organisms of Lamentis ever churn an underbelly, where the thieves shed their skins and became rogues. Look, FF14 gets the animations, Warcraft gets the voice acting. True. Not much for discussing the old days, but since it's come up, I might as well clear up the confusion. It's back when piracy was at its peak. Coves what protected the code were Dimber-Dambers, the best lads and lasses to be had from among the pirate crews. They bit back the goods, what was wrongly bitten, and came for the guilty under cover of Darkmans. Upright Thief became the title of those coves, what dealt in sanctioned stealing and milling. But it was only those as had cut all ties with the Buccaneers' life what was accepted into the ranks, conflicting loyalties and all that. They formed their own guild and even their own way of speaking, and what was once pirates was pirates no more. Later on, when Merlwyb took the Admiral's chair, the upright thieves agreed to abide by their laws. We became the Rogues Guild to mark the change and altered our recruiting policy to accept adventurers like yourself. But although the title is different, the job remains the same. Uphold the code and preserve the underground society what spawned us. Just as you're done with this assignment, keep up the good work, Jaxik, and you'll go far in the shadows. I need new gloves. I think that's everything I need, technically. Then I can actually... I did not even press the fucking touchpad. But yeah, I think that's all I need. Then I'll actually be able to continue the main plot. But first, we have another job quest. Fine evening to you, Jaxik. And a fine evening it is for a spot of work. Wouldn't you agree? This time round, seems some eager buccaneers scampered aboard a local merchantman and made off with a shipment of muskets. Now, seeing as it ain't lawful to cloy from the Laminzan vessel to begin with, the Yellow Jackets fell upon them daft coves before their boots was even dry. Aye, they caught the pirates right there on the docks, but the stolen boomsticks was nowhere to be found. Fancy the longboat deal, I'm thinking. Oh, excuse me. That's when our guild was officially contracted to retrieve the goods, which weren't really needful since the code would have had us on the job anyway. You don't bite the purses of your fellow Laminzans and all that. So this is your assignment, me natty lad. Find out where them weapons went and bite that shipment back. Seeing as the cutters' head has hit that God, fucking... My dyslexia is acting up so fucking bad tonight, Jesus Christ. Seeing as the cutters has hit that merchantman are already rotting in the irons, you needn't rush in with your stabbers and stabbing. I want this job handled quick and quiet, and I have the perfect partner to show you how it's done. Oh, her? Cool. This is Vikebe, Vikebe the Stray. Ain't no other rogue what can match her in the arts of skulking. A pleasure. There's some problem, Vikebe? You seem a bit out of sorts. Bloody starving. have one of them finger sandwiches set aside. You know, those egg-filled tasties that they make at Bismarck? But when I got back from your work, it was bloody gone. Oh, that was for Kebe's? Thought it was Underfoot's. Why'd you steal it in the first place, you shit? Just head out in the job. I'll see if I can turn up that missing sandwich by the time you return. Alright, Jack. Now, one more little detail you should know. The muskets was meant for the Yellow Jackets' armory. So once this is all Bob, you can hand the goods to one of their calls directly. Jack's gonna get in trouble. We can start whenever you're ready, Jacksack. I've had a colleague keeping a waddle out for aught that might help us, so I suggest you have a few words with her first. Fucking, I can't read. You'll find her at Hyleen, posing as a fishmonger. Alright. Fishmonger at the Hyleen. Oh, okay, so it's higher up. Alright. Right, it's triangle to jump, not X. God damn it. That's why I just ran into the wall there. Oh, this way. Hello, hello, I am looking for a fishmonger, cough cough. Hello there, sir. We've carp and trout, lobster and shrimp. I hear tell you've been looking for a special breed of fish. The long, shiny kind, what's Bark'll put a bloke on his ass. They don't sell that kind here, but you might, try them foreign merchants. What was they called again? Traders of the Edge. Traders of Edge. They hail from the South Sea Isles, and are known for dealing in all types of nasty spitters and cutters. I should warn you, these folks ain't one for questioning the source of their merchandise. In fact, they seem more than happy to pay for goods that came from below decks, so to speak. But if you're still keen to get your hands on them rare fish, then you'd best hurry. The Edge merchant, what's visiting Limsa, is looking to load up and leave the city before long. Just how he means to transport his goods remains a mystery, though. What with all the hired blades he's got nursing his operation. It makes it hard for a girl to get close enough to eyeball the competition, it does. I'll be sure to keep an eye peeled on your behalf, but it might be as you can learn a little more from the folk around town. And... oh, Fikebe's up there. Yeah, I forgot fishing was a thing in 14. Yeah, and I'm not going to do it. God, I hate fishing in video games. Traders of Edge, eh? Well, if one of them merchants been staying in the city, then someone will know something to point us in the right direction. The trick is to listen without being seen. You'd be surprised at how culls will cackle when they think no one else is about. We'll focus on places what see plenty of traffic. You can have the Bismarck, the ferry docks, and East Hawker's Alley. I'll try my luck in a few other spots. Then maybe in front of the guild when I'm done. Remember, keep hidden, keep quiet, and keep your wattles about. Keep your wattles open. Fucking, what do you think about? Oh, there's one up here, actually. You? in here. Diving Dove appears distressed over some matter. Approach her while cloaked by your hide ability. Alright, got it. Also, I feel a sneeze coming on. Alright, I thought a second would be there, but no. Alright. Diving Dove is grumbling in discontent. The sneer on that customer's face. Does he think I can command the skillet to cook more swiftly just to meet his pressuring departure schedule? I don't know how things are done in South Seas, but here in Limbs of Laminza, folk appreciate the fine cuisine, cannot be rushed. Come on now, Dove, you must not speak ill of the patrons. Dove. Fucking idiot. Now, what was on my list? Another finger sandwich with the dutiful sisters. Someone there must be rather fond of eggs. I wonder who that might be. God, that's loud. Oh, actually, the closest one is this way. Garolf is speaking in low but lively tone to a nearby customer. Alright. Garolf is hawking his wares to a customer. Quite the eye for quality, sir. With a splendid range of produce from every corner of Eorzea, but one simply cannot visit Limbs of Laminza without sampling some of the local specialties. Would you care for some freshly squeezed Lanoskian orange juice? Or perhaps our famed salt cod is more to your taste? Rolf continues to espouse the virtues of his merchandise, but his impassioned urgings appear to have little relevance to your assignment. Alright, that was a waste of time. Yo, he's spinning? Yo, he's spinning? Damn, didn't know bunny boys fucking spin like that. Should ask Ruler of Pride about it. See if he can do it. Him or Abby? Uranesu appears distraught, approaching him while cloaked in... Yeah, I'm already hidden. Now Uranesu is mumbling anxiously to himself. Curse my sense of duty. With that I had stayed at the wench for that extra pint instead of returning early. Didn't ask to see anyone being bribed. Certainly not my relief... Oh, God. Certainly not my relief pilot. Wonder what this that merchant was about. Smuggling, most likely? Should I report this to the Yellow Jackets? What if I'm being watched? Could end up face down in the harbor. Boy, how convenient was it that it was, like, right next to the fucking, Rogues Guild? Welcome back, Jacksek. Hope your skulking went well. Might be an angel of death with a dagger, it's called, but any rogue what shuns the shadows is headed for an early grave. Sneaky Cove can nose about without risking a scrap, or slip himself into the best position to ambush a mark. Once he's seen you, though, your rum fun is done. Hiding is part concealed and part distraction. And you won't be disappearing on a cove what already knows you're there. Alright, I'm done prattling. What'd you manage to learn about your musket-buying merchant friend? Slipping coin to a ferry pilot, was he? And by what you heard from the chef at the Bismarck, this trader means to hop the twig and soon. That matches with my own finance. He's vacated his rooms at the inn and paid his dues in full. Being a merchant, we can be sure that he won't be leaving without his merchandise. So here's the plan. We wait for him to stack his goods on the pier, and you ghost in and grab all them firearms. And hoping we can get the job done quiet and under cover of Darkman's. You mean... God, why say darkness? Speak English, you fuck. But it never hurts to be prepared for the worst. Sounds like he's got a small army of sellswords on the payroll. Send word to the Yellow Jackets and have them post a coal near Hawker's Alley. That way you won't have far to bolt once you've bitten the goods. The mark should be along any moment, Jackson. Have you got your skulking boots on? I sure do. Time to hide. A sneaky sprint. Why do I look like I'm walking all daintily? Like I'm walking around with like my hands out like this, like, ooh, like that. Ah, shit, he saw me. You're not supposed to be here. I thought I ordered my hirelings to keep the city clear. 1, 2, 3. There's one missing. My crate of muskets. It's gone. Yeah, hi, I did that apparently. Yet you caught me doing it. Thief! Stop him, you useless sluggards. What am I paying you for? Fight-or! Alright, I got that one. Let's go. Whoop! You don't see me. Just casually sneak by everyone. Break this encounter. Dum-de-dum. God, even in WoW, the like enemies will eventually like notice you if you're too slow.
Violence.
Not as much violence as you think, though. Alright, these are our stolen muskets. The quartermaster will be pleased. Yay! Duty accompli. There you go, then we continue. That turned hairy, didn't it, Colt? Once you reach the Yellow Jacket, though, the merchant called off his blades. Wise enough to cut his losses, I'll give him that. I'd say we're all done here. Let's head inside and tell Jack the Benny news. Yeah, the sounds of fighting coming from outside, and now I've whittled the cause of it. Thought we were aiming for subtle on this job. How many swads was there? You got the Yellow Jackets what they wanted, so all's well that ends well, eh? You're on your way to becoming a first-class rogue, Jackson. Wow, that was quick. Aye, the job didn't unfold exactly as planned, but do you see the value of keeping out of sight? Skulking might seem slow, but it can save you time. And a fair amount of bleeding in the long run. Speaking of unexpected developments, I've a bit of bad news for you, Vakebe. I searched high and low, but it seems some unprincipled cove has yaffled your sandwich. There were naught but crumbs to be found. No, my sandwich! It's a Bismarck special! Do you know how much I was looking forward to that meal? My belly's about ready to cave in on itself. This is a tragedy of the highest order, love. And you know I can't bear to see me rogues in such distress. So I gave Underfoot a special assignment. Should be back any moment now. The freshly made Bismarck special finger sandwich. You did that for me? You're not japping with me, are you, Jack? This ain't no japping matter. This is Guildmaster's responsibility to see that all these coves and morts are at their best for the job. Ah, Jack, there you are. Got that sandwich you ordered. Didn't the chef give me a waddleful when he said we was in a hurry? Maybe next time you can think twice before you yaffle a fellow rogue sup. Oh, bollocks. Nice job, you idiot. This is why Lalafels are the worst. Jack, did you eat my supper? Now, lass, let's not be hasty. It's a fresh new sandwich right here for you. No harm done, eh? You've cloyed something what belonged to me, Jack, and I can't ignore the code. Aye, the code. We mustn't ignore the code. You're having a laugh, aren't you, lass? Lass? Oh, shit! That might be the swiftest string up I've ever seen. A punishment to fit the crime. Take a good look, Jack. Take a good long look, Jackson. Code exists to preserve peace in Limsa. You keep that, the alleys from running red with blood. The city's me home, and I'll draw daggers on any cove fool enough to threaten that peace. A pointed lesson. Let's head inside, eh? Sandwich will get called. Hey, do you mean to leave me here all night? At least you gave me a grand view of the harbor. God's pissed, these ropes are tight. Now we find ourselves indebted to the Rogues Guild. The Rogues Guild. Got another Lalafell. Huh. Improperty of it all. Would that I could see them occupying his cell next to those thieving pirates. High and mighty Lalafell with an attitude. What a fucking shocker. This is the belly of a starving cat girl. I gotta say, I am really enjoying the Rogues Guild story so far. Ow, them ropes will leave chafe marks for a bleeding week. May have wrangled myself free, but that's the last time I let my belly do the talking. Do the thinking. Nah. Just think, Vakebe strung me up over an egg sandwich. As coves well and truly stomp on the code, get it far worse. Keep up your training, lad, and you'll soon be handing out rogue justice yourself. So I did that before. I'll grab the leather jacket. Hey, level 11. Let's actually change our gear. Those gloves look like shit. So fucking color mismatched. It looks awful. Alright, but if I swap to Marauder, recommended gear. Oh, it's... How is that stronger than the fucking... Well, at least all my items seem to be at least item level 5 or higher. So I can at least, you know, continue on with the plot. Oh, well, but that'll be for next time. There we go. Anyway, guys, thank you so much for joining me for Final Fantasy XIV. Yeah, having fun. Like, I knew I was probably going to, but, like, you know. There you go, just distracted because I'm fucking getting pop-ups for the fucking thing on PS5. There we are. But yeah, I'm enjoying myself. But if you're like this is kind of like slightly different to like a lot of the things that like I typically do, especially on like the main channel. So if you're watching this on the main channel, please let me know if you want to see more Final Fantasy 14 from me. So yeah. Let's see. There's a reason why people are raving about having to experience the story, but usually the lack of spoken dialogue for most of the game tends to lean people off of reading it. See, for me, it was primarily the main plot, not the side stuff. Like I'd read some of the like some of the beginning stuff of some of the like the job quests and all that. But yeah, it was the main plot itself I found to be like very boring. But like, yeah, I remember the Marauders one being like really boring. It's just like, you want to kill this Orok. It's like, no, I don't. Don't tell me what to think. Oh god. But yeah, like the Rogues Guild is really fun, and like it does kind of annoy me that it like becomes like the ninja stuff, because I remember not nearly enjoying the ninja gameplay plus the ninjas like actual job quests nearly as much as I did the rogue stuff. Anyway, guys, tomorrow is Saturday, which means hopefully, like I've said this for like the past 2-3 weeks now, hopefully we'll actually be able to finish fucking Sora's story in Kingdom Hearts Chain of Memories. So guys, thank you so much for joining me, and I hope to see you guys tomorrow for Kingdom Hearts Chain of Memories. Ciao.
Based as fuck!